Welcome back to the Tech Fusion podcast. I'm Mark Hara, your guide through the ever-exciting world of tech, and joining me, as always, is the wonderfully inquisitive Jenny.
And I'm Jenny, ready to dig into another topic that promises to reshape how we interact with technology. Mark, you've been buzzing all week about this one. What's got you so energized today?
Buzzing is an understatement, Jenny. We are talking about Tray.ai's new ITSM agent, and this isn't just another chatbot. This thing actually does times the work. It performs tasks, resolves issues, and it's making some serious waves in IT departments.
Okay, wait, actually does the work? So, not just answering questions or pointing me to a wiki page? You mean like, if my Wi-Fi is acting up, it could actually reset my connection remotely? Or if I forgot my password, it wouldn't just send me a link, it would reset it for me?
Precisely. We're talking about things like auto-resetting multi-factor authentication, provisioning access, assigning tickets automatically, even pulling contextual data from everywhere to solve a problem. It's the difference between a concierge who tells you where the restaurant is and one who actually reserves your table and has a car waiting. This goes way beyond basic Q&A.
That's pretty cool, because I think we've all had that moment with a chatbot where you just hit a wall and you're like, just connect me to a human. So this is designed to break that bot frustration cycle?
Indeed. Rich Waldron, the CEO of Tray.ai, sums it up. Employees want tasks done, not wikis read. And that's exactly what this agent delivers. It's fusing deep integration with actionable intelligence.
Okay, that makes sense. But what's the real-world impact been? Because a lot of companies claim their AI is doing interesting things, but where's the proof?
Well, this is the part that gets me really excited. Early adopters like Airbnb, Headway, and ShipStation are reporting a roughly 75% reduction in tickets routed to human agents. Pause for a second on that. 75%.
Wow. A 75% drop in human-handled tickets. Mark, could that improve team morale? Because I imagine IT teams spend so much time on repetitive, mundane tasks.
That's it, Jenny. The ripple effect is considerable. Instead of constantly being bogged down by password resets or access requests, IT teams get freed up for higher value, more strategic, and innovative projects. It's not about replacing humans, it's about augmenting them and addressing those service-level agreements.
Okay, so it sounds powerful. But how are these IT departments building these agents? Is this like coding for months and needing a team of AI experts?
That's the other impactful piece. It's built on their low-code Merlin Agent Builder platform. Jenny, we're talking about drag-and-drop interfaces. Non-developers can build and customize these agents to fit their specific, unique workflows. You can swap out large language models, add new tools. It's quite adaptable.
Building your own AI agent without coding sounds interesting. So if I understand correctly, this is kind of like Lego blocks for AI. You can have customized automation without vendor lock-in or needing a massive development budget?
Exactly. Lego blocks for AI. That's a good analogy. It democratizes the power of AI, making it accessible for businesses that aren't tech giants with endless resources.
That's neat. But here's the obvious question I think a lot of our listeners are asking. Security. When AI agents handle sensitive tasks, potentially accessing PII or company systems, how do you balance that speed and efficiency against security risks?
Excellent question, Jenny, and the answer is very carefully, with a lot of built-in safeguards. Tray.ai has really thought this through, because 57% of IT leaders flag security, compliance, and governance as top concerns. The system includes PII tokenization across workflows, which means sensitive data is never fully exposed.
PII tokenization, what does that mean in practice?
It means instead of the agent seeing your actual social security number or credit card details, it sees a secure token, a placeholder. So even if there was a breach, the sensitive data itself isn't compromised. Plus, they have static checks to block inputs before execution, human-in-the-loop approvals for sensitive tasks, and full audit logging for every single action. It's like having training wheels for autonomy, with a clear paper trail.
Okay, so there's a safety net. That's clever. It's about building trust in autonomous systems. Given this, where do you see this technology going? Is this just the beginning of AI agents taking over IT?
Well, Gartner actually projects that AI agents will be implemented in 60% of all IT operations tools by 2028. That's a considerable jump from less than 5% today. This isn't just a trend, it's the future of IT, and low-code platforms, like Merlin, are becoming essential infrastructure for businesses to adapt.
60% by 2028? That's not far off. You know, Mark, some listeners might be thinking, and I can hear the whispers already, what about job displacement? Is this going to put a lot of IT folks out of work?
That's a fair concern, Jenny. It's always the first question when we talk about automation on this scale. But I think it's less about displacement and more about transformation. Right now, IT teams spend a huge chunk of their time on repetitive tasks, the ticket juggling we talked about earlier. This frees them up for higher-level work like strategic planning, network architecture, and security analysis. It pivots their role from reactive problem fixing to proactive system enhancement.
So an IT professional's role might evolve from, say, a frontline support person handling password resets to more of a strategic orchestrator of these AI agents?
Precisely. It's about shifting from reactive, manual effort to proactive, strategic oversight. The IT team becomes an enabler of innovation, rather than a bottleneck. This solution directly tackles critical inefficiencies in modern IT departments. It's a transformative solution. Think of it this way. Instead of IT pros being stuck in the trenches, constantly putting out small fires, they can rise up and become more like architects or engineers, designing and refining the whole system. The AI becomes their powerful assistant, taking care of the routine stuff.
That makes a lot of sense. So, for our listeners in IoT, what skills should they really be prioritizing now to ride this wave rather than feeling threatened by it?
That's a great question. I think it's moving towards understanding complex workflows, troubleshooting at a higher level, and, honestly, becoming prompt engineers for these agents, learning how to best instruct and optimize their AI assistants. It's a partnership between human intelligence and artificial intelligence.
Prompt engineers for AI assistants. I like that. So it's about learning to communicate effectively with these systems, almost like teaching a very capable apprentice. What about the potential over-reliance on AI? Could IT professionals become less skilled in certain areas if they rely too much on automated solutions?
Another insightful point, Jenny. There's a balance to strike. While AI handles the routine, IT professionals will still need to understand the underlying systems for complex troubleshooting, system failures, or when the AI hits a wall. It's like how pilots still learn to fly manually, even with autopilot. The core skills remain, but the application shifts. And, frankly, with projected growth of AI in IT operations reaching 60% by 2028, learning to work with *AI is becoming a core skill itself.
That makes a lot of sense. It sounds like a new era for INT, where the focus shifts dramatically from manual labor to strategic, high-value work. Mark, this has been an interesting deep dive. Thanks for shedding light on such an innovative development.
My pleasure, Jenny. It's truly exciting to see these practical applications of AI making such a tangible difference. For all the listeners, we encourage you to look into how these solutions could empower your own teams.
And that's all the time we have for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in to Tech Fusion. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of tech. Until next time.
See ya!